So what's up everyone? Some of my all-time favorite cameras are rangefinders, and believe it or not, I didn't always know what a rangefinder was. And so there might be some people out there who just don't quite understand how a rangefinder is different from an SLR or from another type of camera. For my example today, I'm going to be using the Olympus XA. This is a camera that for the longest time I used, and just it didn't click to me what was so special about this camera. The photos were turning out pretty good. Some of them were a little bit off focus, but I didn't know why. I figured, and this is the honest truth, that you had to guess on the distance down here as far as where your subject was. I don't feel stupid for saying this because there's not really a lot of information out there on rangefinders anymore, and the videos you see people talking about them, they don't quite explain what a rangefinder is. They tell you this is a rangefinder and it's pretty cool. But if you've never used a rangefinder before, or if you have one and you just don't quite get why your photos aren't turning out that great, here's why. There's a tiny little dot inside of the viewfinder of each of these cameras that's a rangefinder. In this one, it's honestly so translucent that it's almost impossible to see. That's why I did not notice it the first time that I used this camera. Unless you're actually looking for it, you probably will miss it. So note that there is a little dot inside of this camera on the lens. When you move the focus, it'll line up, and when the picture is completely lined up with the little dot or square in your lens, then your photo is in focus. That sounds a lot more complicated than it honestly is. It's super simple, and a lot of older cameras are rangefinders, so I felt like this is something that people need to know about. I'm going to go ahead and show you an example of what I'm talking about. Right now, the picture's out of focus because we haven't aligned everything in the viewfinder correctly. As you can see, the closer we align this, the clearer the image becomes. There's a lot of awesome rangefinder cameras out there on the market, and I gotta say it's pretty ingenious how they focus. But I just wanted to make this really quick video to let you know, just in case you were like me and you didn't know how to use a rangefinder camera, or you just didn't know quite what made them so special, because they are really special cameras and really, really cool.